Hello everybody, I'm in Builders Edition 3 and I thought we could work on these bushes since I haven't. If your property is still loading and you don't realize it and you move something and then you're like, oh no, it's not loaded, you can move it and like place it, but if you move and then hit the B button, the quit button, it won't show it go back, which is what I've done with one of my little cubes. But when I reload next time, it will be there. So what I'm doing now is I was considering maybe a different base for my bush. I think I'm going to stick with the 4 little bushes. I might even put one up on top. But I was thinking of maybe a bigger thingy. So let me see what this one is. Oh, that's too big. Yeah, something like this. Okay, so just gonna go on top of this for a second. So yeah, it's gonna be able to be centered more. So what I want to do is just set it down for a second. I'm gonna move this. I'm not gonna delete it yet. And what I want to do is move this over to where I can center my bush with the other ones. And we'll see how it looks with just a little bit bigger of a, that's a different kind of wood, I think. That's okay. Let's try to see what it looks like with this. Yeah, I'll be able to put the 4 on the top of that. So let's go ahead and do that and see how it looks. Oops. And I'm going to still this one because I accidentally moved one that's going to appear the next time I load. Probably within one of my other bushes. That doesn't look too bad. Let's see what it looks like with one more on top. Can I center it? Don't think I can. No, I can't get it to center in the middle. So that one will not stay. So I'm thinking this is going to be my new bush. It's not perfect, but it looks all right. Now, Grandma, I wish she had a different plot loaded. She actually did some bushes with shapes. She made like the different animals and stuff with her bushes, which you can do if you're good at making the animals with your blueprints. Just fill it in with your leafy stuff. So I'm gonna try one just for kicks and giggles. Let's try something like, first let me get rid of this. Because if I like it, I'm gonna keep it. If I don't like it, I'll delete it. What do we want? We want a frog, maybe? Can I do a frog? I don't know. Let me try a frog. Let's see, a frog is round. So let's make it bigger. Let's go, is this too big? Let's try that. Frog. A frog. Oh, wrong one. That was really big. Bring it up a little bit. I hit the wrong button. Okay. Been having trouble hitting my WASD keys. Let's try this one. And then we need 2 short legs in front. This is not going to look like a frog. We're going to see what it's going to look like, though. It's going to be some form of animal, I'm sure. Why did that one go where I wanted it to and this one didn't? There we go. That'll work. And then, oh, I just got an idea. It kind of looks like a cat or a dog. Let's see if we can do legs. Sorry, my allergies are kicking up. It's that wonderful time of year. Okay, let's go this way. Oh, you know what? You know what? I just had a thought. I need this. 2 of those. Let me move these. I don't look things up on the internet. A lot of people do. I kind of make it up as I go, and if I don't like it, I delete it. Sit on the ground. There we go. That way. That way. Let's go that way. Okay, we got that. It's kind of looking like an animal, right? Okay, so since it doesn't look like a frog, maybe I can add a couple of triangles. Where's my 1 by 1 for ears? Oh, they're awfully big. Of course, the sun's going down, so it's going to get harder. If you have not purchased a helmet with a light, I recommend it. Oh, come on. I just want you to stand up on your butt. Is that it? Nope. That's it. Okay. So these are kind of big. That's not going to work. Why aren't you doing it? All right, let's do it this way. Now I'll move it. It's not wanting to stand up, which is starting to irritate me. There we go. There we go. Ears. And then some form of tail. Let's do this one. Let's see. That's not going to be dead center, which is kind of frustrating. The only problem with blueprints is you can't really make them dead center. But there you go. Maybe it'll look like a cat, huh? Let's drop some bushes and see. What color do we want? The bright green or dark? I'm going to go with dark on this one. Maybe it'll look more blended when I'm done. All right, let's see what we got. Blends into the ground pretty well. Get a couple more. Boop. I need to go get my helmet light. Okay, hang on. It's getting dark on me. You can find this in the lumber depot. Ta-da! Looks kind of creepy with my glowing face. Alright. Now I can see what I'm doing. It's hard to tell what is blueprint and what isn't in the dark. And you can't see the wood you drop if you have the wood picker. So it's kind of hard. Alright. One more. Didn't know that was up there. Do you see any loose ones? No? There we go. We got a kind of a cat bush. Ta-da! Sort of a goofy looking cat bush. Let me move these. think I'm going to put one more on top since I started looking for a let's try something else. Let's try a round one, not that one. Let's try cube. We are dealing with bush. I could try one of these. Oops. Let's get rid of that. Let me drop a block. That looks a little better, huh? Needs a neck though. Okay, so I'll put the round one back. That's an awfully big neck. We're gonna do it anyway. So this is why it's easy to come in here and spend like an hour playing and not really build too much, because sometimes you just got to play with the blueprints and see if it works out. That looks creepy, so we're not going to do that. I'll just put it flat down because it is a bush. It's not an actual animal. Oh, maybe go forward a little bit. Oh, that's better. Okay, now put the ears back on. And it went backwards. Did it turn around on me? Yeah. And there you go. It's an animal. It's not the perfect animal. Hold on, let me get my light on it. But it's an animal. Got a tail, got a head, got some legs, got some ears. I may not keep the ears on there, but for now, I've made an animal. I probably should have made this part a little bit higher, but I can play with that even more as I goof off with this whole idea. I do like the darker wood for the stumps. I'm going to take this one out and put in, I always have to think of where I found it. Put in a different one with a darker wood. Let's see, that was the oak. Let's go with ash. Oops. All right, you. Yep. Okay. Probably should have filled it before I put it in place. There we go. Ta-da! Bush! I have bush. There you go. Playing with the bushes. I like it. Okay, what else can we play with? I have not decided what to do with the rest of my plot. I know I wanted to play with the bushes. I'm going to fix all those up. I'm going to go ahead and do it with the bigger one. Let me get rid of these guys. I'm going to go ahead and make all these the bigger bushes, but I'm going to keep the lighter green on them. I might redo that cat in a lighter green. Made it pretty dark. We'll see how it looks once the sun comes up. But there you go. Learned something new. If you haven't tried to play with your blueprints, I recommend playing with your blueprints. Do it in the light. Get yourself a light helmet if you don't have one. Just get rid of these. Let's see. Want one here and here. Since they're bigger, I don't need them as close together. Fill in the stumps first. And put them on the corners. Go ahead and use these first. Yeah, I was thinking about doing a Halloween build, but it was a little late to be considering that. So maybe next time. Maybe I'll start one after this. I don't know. I still have empty blocks I can play with, so I might do something a little late, like after Halloween, because it's too close now. Let's do these. Ah. All right, let me drop some of this. We want the light one. Did I get 4 or 3? A lot of times I think I get 4, but I don't. Nope, I got 3. Fill these in. Get one more. And there we go. Got ourselves some bushes. Go ahead and change these up. I probably don't need 3 over here. I'm going to do 2. I will use these guys. Oops. No, that was the right button. Let me delete this one. This one. And this one. Top of my head looks funny. All right, let's see. Back up to my cylinders. Put one here. And make sure it's lined up. One here. Do, do, do. I also made a discover for any of you that are out there being developers. I have found that in order to get your games put on the first 200 games, you basically have to win a lottery. So if you build a game and your game doesn't hit up on that, please don't be discouraged. Continue doing what you're doing. Let all your friends know that you have a game. Just get it out there and on Roblox. Don't expect to make any money on it right away at all, if ever. If you're doing it for fun, that's great. If you're doing it for money, it may take a while to do that. Just to warn you, especially for kids, because this is a platform where you can make your own game, but it does take a while to actually be able to make money on it. So just focus on learning how to make a game, and you may not see your game show up on the home pages, if ever, but there's people like me. I know there's a lot of people like me that, we play and then we're like, well, I want to play more games like this. So we'll type in the keyword like tycoon or simulator, and all of them come up, and you just kind of scroll through, and there's some games out there that have 0 players on them, but they're pretty decent games. So that's how we do that. You got to play the games that nobody plays. Find a good one sometimes, and that would be one that maybe you make. So don't get discouraged. People are going to play it, just not as many as you want instantly. You're not going to have an instant 4,000 people playing your game. It's not going to happen. But good luck. Don't give up. And there we go. I have made some bushes. I created an animal I still think looks more like a frog rabbit than a cat, but there you go. And this is Builders Edition 3. I am MammaRocks. Have a good day and a better tomorrow.